Hey guys, welcome to day 10 of Learning from Home with Ms. Saavedra. I am Ms. Saavedra, and just as a reminder, this week I have given a weekly agenda with 3 daily must-dos that are assigned every day, and then 3 may-dos. The may-dos are for whenever you have some free time or you are bored and you want to do something. So with that being said and done, today we are going to go over what it takes to write a good summary. Being that we're reading novels, it is important that we organize the events of the story in a way that makes sense and that our brain can hold the information. Writing a good summary allows our brain to hold the information, the amount, all this great information that we're reading. So as good readers, we are learning to write good summaries so that our brains can retain the information read. First up, in a good summary, it should be written in few sentences. It should not be long at all. It should be written in present tense. It should include the name of the author and the title of the text or the chapter number. It should be written in your own words. And it does not include any opinions, just facts, key points, or main events. There are 7 steps to writing a good summary. Let's review these 7 steps. First step is, before you even start to read, is to skim the text for any subheadings or bold/italicized words. 2, read the text to get the main idea. For enjoyment, read it. Ask yourself, what is the main idea of the text? Step 3, reread to underline topic sentences, main events, or key points. You should also reread any section that was unclear or had unfamiliar words. Step 4, reread only those sentences, those underlined sentences or words, and decide which are the most important events/points made by the author. Only in step 5 do you start to write. Step 5, write an introduction sentence that states what the text is mostly about. Include the title/chapter number. Write your next sentences using transition words such as next, then, last. Write only key points or events of the text in order. We have step 6. Step 6 is to read what you wrote. Ask yourself, is this what the text is mostly about? And then we have step 7, final step, which is to revise and edit your grammar or spelling mistakes and missing punctuation marks. Now, I've said that it is important for us to read and then write. So here's an example of a good summary. Let's take a look at the example. In chapter 1 of The Giver by Lewis Lowry, we are introduced to the main character, Jonas. He lives in a community that follows rules. Jonas is 11 years old and lives with his mom, dad, and sister Lily. Jonas talks about an aircraft/jet that crashes into their community and how the pilot is being released. Jonas also discusses how they have rituals, and one of them is to talk about their feelings during dinner time. The chapter ends with Mom and Dad wanting to have a private talk about the ceremony of 12. Now, in going back to the point for making a good summary, it should be a few sentences long. It should be written in present tense. It should include the name of the author and the title and/or the chapter number. It should be written in your own words and does not include any opinions, just facts, key points, or important events. we see that in this example, the very first line starts out with giving us the name of the text, the author, and then the chapter as well. So, boys and girls, I challenge you next week when we are doing our daily must-dos to also include a summary, a good summary, and to practice this skill because it will be a useful skill for when you are trying to retain all the information that you are reading. I am going to also remind you that today you have three daily must-dos. Your first must-do is to take a vocabulary quiz. Second must-do is to take a 1 through 3 chapter quiz. And your last must-do is to see this video. If you need to take any notes on how to write a good summary, please remember this video, pause it, and take some good notes so that you can be able to write amazing summaries, not just good summaries. I'm also going to remind you that if you need any help with math, that you see Miss Loesch. If you need any help with social studies, to see Miss Rock. If you need any help with science, to see Miss Anderson. And if you need any help with literacy or ELA or the novels, to speak out, send me a note, a comment, and I will be more than glad to meet with you guys on Google Meets. Our classroom is 3017. If you have any questions throughout the day, you can always reach us there. Remember to hit submit on your documents and to name your documents. Have a great rest of the day, guys, and enjoy your weekend. Remember to wash your hands, don't touch your eyes, nose, or mouth. Bye, guys.